Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Walmart exclusive Purge Trooper Phase 2 armor from the Obi-Wan Kenobi television series. So yes, these guys were in the show. The show was shot so dark we could barely see them. And when they were on screen, they really didn't do a lot. But I think this is an awesome trooper design. Very excited for this figure. It's a cool looking trooper. And of course, this comes in the Galaxy packaging. Star Wars The Black Series up top. Through the window, you can see the figure comes with an E11D blaster carbine. That is awesome right there. Got Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi and Purge Trooper Phase 2 armor. On this side of the box, the front window wraps around. Then you got Star Wars The Black Series again down there. There's the side with the artwork. Very cool picture of the trooper. Then you got Reva, the Grand Inquisitor, fifth brother in the background. 2 out of those 3 characters didn't do anything in the show. I'm loving the color for Kenobi. Small window on top. Bottom is the barcode, some logos, and some mouse print that no one looks at. And there's the back of the box. Same picture as the side. You have just a rundown of the show in 5 different languages. This trooper's number 7 in this Kenobi line. And you got some warnings down there that no one looks at. All right, I'm going to get this Purge Trooper open, and let's take a look at him. Okay, so here is the Purge Trooper Phase 2 armor out of the box. And wow, what a good looking figure. Let's get a close look. So I think my favorite thing about this figure is this helmet. I mean, this is just downright wicked up here. This red visor, the mouth grill being set a little higher just makes him look so much meaner. The silver paint in here is super clean. The red here, nice fine detail in there. It's very Vader-like, you know, from a side view. You know, this line, very Vader-ish. Got some detail there. The line going up the middle. Yes, just an awesome looking helmet. Now there is a notch back here. I don't know if that's supposed to be there. If you have this figure and you're just watching this, you know, this video for fun, comment below and let me know if yours has this, but it's there, a little notch, but at least it's in the back. But wow, what an awesome looking helmet. So this pauldron is a little frustrating, if you will. It does move all over the place. It's not glued anywhere. It is completely free floating. You can spin it all the way around. It's not held on. It's held on just by his neck. It does move a lot. You know, every time you try to pose him, this thing wants to flop around. That's a little weird, but it does look good. You know, there's some nice detail there on the front, some silver there. I've got a little black dot right there that I don't think is supposed to be there. They did not paint the silver back here. That's typical. Same, you know, kind of pattern going on back there. Yeah, the pauldron looks good, but I don't know, the floppiness of it is kind of bugging me. So from the neck down, it's pretty much the new clone body. There are some slight differences, like these shoulder bells, for instance. Okay, these are different. You know, there's some lines up here that are not on the standard, you know, clone body. You know, these are different, and they look great. This red arm up here looks good. You know, black armor here is fine. This side, same thing, just minus the red. Yeah, looks good. There's his back, got this cool little backpack going on. It would have been great to see some paint back here because something tells me something back here would light up, you know, but it's just black. But the detail is there. You know, it looks good. And just armor. Now for the belt, I'm thinking this belt may be different. The thermal detonator is a little longer and a little skinnier compared to a normal clone. Some of these pouches look a little bit different to me. I don't know, but the belt does look good. Got a little red there, some red there. The chest, very similar to the clone chest, but you have this right here, which looks good. Got some little red dot right there. Love it. Comma looks good. You know, hangs pretty well. The legs are pretty much clone legs. You know, just all black. Right down to the feet. That's what the back of the legs look like. You know, pretty much just standard clone legs. But man, from top to bottom, it is a really nice looking trooper. And for side-by-side comparisons, I just grabbed the Ahsoka clone, and you can tell that the shoulder bells are different, okay? The elbow pads, I think, are the same. These look a little smaller. I don't know if it's an illusion, you know, the fact that it's black. Now, the forearms, I'm thinking the ones on the Purge Trooper are a little skinnier, okay? So I think those may be different. They look a little smaller. The armor plate on the back of the hand might be the same. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but the belt, it's really close. But if you look at the thermal detonator, you can see the thermal detonator on the Purge Trooper is skinnier and a little bit longer. Okay, of course he has the backpack on the back, and the chest, of course they've added this little bit there and that. Okay, but it's very close. The articulation is practically the same. But yeah, they couldn't have chose a better body for this guy. And let's run through articulation real quick. So there's some very good side to side at the head. You've got some very, very good down, some pretty good up. The tilt is there. The pauldron kind of gets in the way, but there is some side to side at the neck as well as some front and back at the neck. The arms can get up that far and they can rotate all the way around. And this trooper has some excellent butterfly joints. He's got single elbows and both get past 90. There's a swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist, and a very nice up and down hinge on the right side. And the left hand is hinged side to side. As far as midsection, you've got some swivel. You've got not much in the way of crunch. You've got some very good back and some really, really good side to side tilt. If you rotate the legs out, they can get up that far and they go way out and they go back to there. So there's an upper thigh swivel, a swivel at the knee joint. He's got single knees that get past 90. Feet go down to there, they go up that far, and there is some swivel at the ankle. So as expected, the articulation on the Purge Trooper is fantastic. And here's the one accessory that he comes with. So this is the E11D blaster carbine. It's the same weapon that the Death Troopers carry. It was nice to see these guys in Kenobi with this weapon. I think it's one of my favorite blasters in Star Wars. It would have been nice to see some weathering on this thing, but the sculpt is there. You know, it's got some nice detail. It's got what would be like a collapsible stock back here and kind of like a folding stock underneath, you know, very similar to a standard E11. Got some detail on the grip, a little extended mag on this side. Yeah, it is a very, very cool looking weapon. And as far as him holding this goes in. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, trigger finger right on that trigger. That is beautiful. Yeah, he holds that very well in one hand. I think you would ever fire a weapon like this with one hand, but it's not going anywhere. It looks good. And for two-handed aiming, yeah, this looks very good. It looks natural. He holds this very well. The articulation is excellent on this guy. Yeah, that looks really good just firing low like that. And if you want to get the blaster up here, yeah, this is, it just works. This body is so good. This looks like he's practically aiming right down the sight. You know, you can sort of slip the stock underneath the pauldron, you know, to get it right on his shoulder. But yeah, this looks phenomenal right here. And there's sort of a standing at attention kind of pose, and that looks good. And even having the blaster down here, you know, he's just awaiting orders. I think this looks great. So being on this body, you know, this guy is super posable. I'm gonna go put him on the shelf now, and let's see what he looks like there. And here we are, and just like I thought, this figure looks amazing on the shelf. That red, and even the silver on the mouth grill just jumps out at you. I mean, it just really grabs your eye. What an awesome looking trooper. So you can see how he scales with some of the other figures there. He's, you know, taller than Kenobi. Of course, he's shorter than Vader, about the same height as the fifth brother, but man, what an awesome looking figure. And of course, being the same body as these clones, he is the same height as these guys. But this is where he'll live, obviously. Now, I do have a second one of these on order, along with one jack, so looking forward to that. But man, even just having one of these guys, I am super happy. I could not be more pleased with this trooper. He just looks amazing on the shelf. So overall, this figure is awesome. The pauldron is a little squirrely, yeah, but it's okay, it's fine. But just the look of this guy is just stunning. I mean, just a cool looking helmet. One of my favorite helmets now. I just love the look of this thing. And I did forget to mention earlier, you know, like in the promo shot, yeah, you can flip the comma up like that. It stays. It kind of looks a little silly, but it does stay. But man, head to toe, what an incredible looking trooper. He holds the weapon well, front, back, top, bottom, sides, everything about this guy just looks so good. But I want to hear from you guys, so comment below and let me know what you think of this Purge Trooper from Kenobi. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it, and I just thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.